Hey, what's up, guys? It's Tommy here, and I'm a black, Latino, trans man living in Florida. I'm going to make the attempt to tell my story and everything I want to say in 10 minutes or less. Let's see. One of the ways that the new Florida laws have affected me and a few of my friends is the access to gender affirming care without being hormones. Right? So estrogen for some people, testosterone for others, and everything in between. Now, in order to get the access to hormones, right, from a doctor, you have to go see a licensed clinical therapist or clinician, and they talk to you for however long, and then once they deem you fit to be able to transition, then you get a letter from this therapist, and you take it to your doctor. Your doctor sees the letter, you run a myriad test, you get the test, boom, and every so often you go back to the doctor to see where your levels are at. So, and I think some doctors need like two letters. Everybody has like a little bit different protocol, but for the most part, you have to go see a professional before this. 2010, when I transitioned, I went to go see a professional. Then I went to go see an endocrinologist, but I was already on T beforehand because I was a bodybuilder and I was taking anabolics. So I was already on T. The only difference was I was going to have someone now checking my levels. The first endocrinologist I ever went to wasn't paid for by insurance, and she inappropriately touched me twice, so I didn't go back to her. The second doctor I went to had no clue how to treat trans men, so I didn't go back to them. I finally found a doctor that could check my levels for me and make sure that everything was okay. She was cool for a bit, but eventually I don't think that me and her had the same vision of what a trans guy should look like, and I don't think she really understood the bodybuilding aspect of transitioning for me. So I went to another one, and I went to several doctors for a while. I found one in the University of Miami for a while, for about a year, and then he got promoted, so I had to go somewhere else. So when I went to this place, this new doctor, it was a nurse practitioner. And so with the new bills, I had to change my doctor. That was the first thing I had to do. And then I had to sign this 500-page, I'm exaggerating, but I think it was about a 20-page consent form. So basically trying to scare you into not transitioning. Which I think it's funny because I realize that these people don't understand gender dysphoria or like what it feels like when you finally get to the other side of that. If they knew that prior to you transitioning and at least even having social transition, the unhappiness and discomfort that you felt, and that these medicines that they give you make you feel way better, and that you're able to function throughout life, then they would have a different approach to it, right? I don't think that gender affirming care should be easy to get to, but it shouldn't. You shouldn't have to climb Mount Everest either. Like, and you should leave the professionals to do what the professionals do. So anyway, so now, uh, I had to go through hoops and jumps just to get my testosterone checked. I'm not even talking about actually getting testosterone. I think getting testosterone is not that hard in the United States of America, but getting your levels checked is a whole different story, right? So the doctor that I have right now, he's really cool, and we talked a little bit about my levels and stuff. But right now I'm going through IVF, so I'm not taking HRT. But it is a lot tougher. That consent form is really crazy. Like, oh, so yeah, you're gonna lose your hair. Um, your cholesterol levels could go up. A bunch of other things that come along with testosterone. But I might be alive the next day. I won't have a miserable existence. I won't wake up out of bed trying to figure out how I'm going to live throughout my day, or have to, do things with my clothing so I don't see certain things that make me super uncomfortable. People won't treat me like crap because that's one of the things that happen when you don't pass. People treat you like crap. So yeah, uh, give me the testosterone, and here I sign consent. Cool. Then they started with these bathroom bills, which I think are so ridiculous. This is coming from someone that used to get kicked out of the bathroom before I transitioned. When I had long hair, I wore earrings, like, and my chest stuck out. Uh, I can't remember the time. Women don't need protection in the bathroom. They know how to kick people out just fine. It's crazy. But the bathroom bills don't really affect those that pass because we can just go to any bathroom regardless. The bathroom bills affect our friends who are non-binary, like Next Benedict. They affect people like Next. They affect people who don't pass that well. Because then you may have a certain presentation and you're going into a bathroom and you don't really know what's going to happen. You don't. Women's bathroom is a bit more dangerous than the men's bathroom. Men tend to be a little more chill no matter who goes in their bathroom. I've seen cisgender women go in the bathroom needing to pee and been fine in the men's bathroom. So in public places, we can't use the men's bathroom. So or sorry, the bathroom. So basically, like government buildings, the airport, things of that nature. So because I don't want another Next Benedict, and because I want to help my community out, me and my friends, we call ourselves the Acumen, have started a self-defense and empowerment course for the trans people here in Florida. It's really more about de-escalation and just how to get out of certain situations so that way you don't end up hurt. It's not a fail-proof. It's also a way for us to create community when we need it the most. One of the cool things about being queer is that you can create your own community, your own chosen family. Is it perfect? No. Can you do it? Yes. Now I want to encourage you. I want to encourage you that no matter where you're at, whether you're in a red state or blue state, not to feel powerless. No, as trans people, we don't have a lot of power in terms of litigation, in terms of what happens to us. But we definitely have the power to have the right reaction. So, just like me and my boys are getting together with a couple of organizations that are local to help the community and help combat that, you can also do that wherever you're at. I encourage you to be a part of the positivity. We have a lot of infighting within our own community. We do. Non binary, genderqueer, trans masculine, trans men, trans women, trans feminine. Like, our community is very, very vast, and it's really easy to get into idle fights. I want to encourage you to let go of the details right now and come together as a community. Lift people up that need to be uplifted. Even if that particular energy doesn't necessarily come back to you, I just encourage you just to be part of the solution. Anyway, be blessed. Give someone a hug and stay safe.